Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode, part of my March of Horror Game series. So yeah, that last part that I did yesterday, oh my lord, Resident Evil Zero really pissed me off and everything. I was really frustrated with that damn game, but I just want to finish it, man. I just wanted to finish it, and it seemed like it probably wasn't an issue with my phone. It probably was something to do with the app I was using, the Chrome app, to project my camera to the OBS studio. So I think I was able to fix that. So let's see. We'll see for the next part and see if it's fixed now and everything because I want to finish that game before this month is up. This month is almost up already. So yeah, I feel like I didn't do as much videos as I wanted to do for this series, but it is what it is. So yeah, hey, it's all good. I got some things in store I want to do for next month anyways. But yeah, but today I just wanted to do a little rant again. Guy's favorite, guy's favorite, but again, or Square Enix. Like oh my god, like these people, man. I say this guy, these people. I don't know what to say about this company, but it just keep on just making things even worse for themselves, and it's just really really bad. So another mobile games, another mobile gotcha garbage from them is they're going to be closing in May, and that is War of the Visions Brave Exvius, if I'm saying it correctly. I have played that game a while ago, hated it, and everything like that. So it's crazy because now they only have one mobile game left, and that is that game. I think it's called Ever Crisis, which I have played and ranted on on this channel a while back. If any of you guys want to see that, maybe I cannot actually leave a link in what's in the comment sections for that one, and for another one I did that I ranted on, and that was called Final Fantasy. I think it was called Final Fantasy VII, The First Soldier, something like that. That game, oh my god, yeah, that game was just so bad as well. And another one they closed. I think they closed that one like 2 years ago, I think, or something like that. So yeah, so all these mobile games they coming out with this mobile garbage, Final Fantasy garbage they're coming out with, they just end up closing, and it's just hilarious. Not only Final Fantasy, but there was another one I think it was called Dragon Quest something Tack or something like that. That one closed. I didn't even know, and that's how I found out when I read the article. There was another one too. What was the other one? I think it was two Dragon Quest games they had mobile that they closed. And then there was another one I think I had played a while back on the channel as well. I ran to the it was then what was it? For the Mana series, Legend of Mana series or whatever. That they're all like different names along but it has mana in it. But yeah, one of those mobile games as well, they also closed down and everything. So it's crazy. So I don't know, like, what to say about this company and these people that are really spending all this money in these mobile games that end up, just going bye bye and that's it. And all their money is not even like they get a refunds and shit. All this money you wasted and all this time in your life you wasted on this mobile game, and now it's closed or close in. Like this one that people probably, I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably played it and everything. Even though they all sucked to me, in my opinion, and everything, but you just saw what they're doing, and it's just more of the crap I've been saying about with Square Enix and why they just went to shit ever since the merge. Like when they were SquareSoft, it was way better before the merge. When it was SquareSoft, when they were both separate entities, when it was SquareSoft doing their thing on the PS1 and Enix was doing their thing on the PS1, that's when it was better. It was better that way, But now it's like it's like oh my god, like where I even begin? Um, Wait, actually, I have one game here to talk. Show you guys real quick, for example. I didn't even notice this, but right here with Star Ocean, second story. Look right there, Enix when they were alone. That's when they made good shit and everything like that. Before SquareSoft and everything. I mean, before the merge to Square Enix. And do I have any other game here to show? Oh yeah, this one right here. Here you guys go. SquareSoft right here. This is when they were good and everything. So like, come on, like this SquareSoft, great game. Well, great games. This 2-in-1. And Star Wars: Second Story, great game. And who was it by? Only Enix, not SquareSoft and Enix, where they merge to become Square Enix and all the shit they've been coming out with lately. Star Ocean, Second Story, one of my favorites. To me, in my opinion, is one of the best Star Oceans ever. You know, and that recent Star Ocean they came out with, what was the recent one they came out with actually? It was before the remake of this one. I forgot the name of it. That one I heard was so garbage. It was bad. I had played a demo back then. That game was so bad. It sucked. I was like, yeah, I ain't buying this shit when it comes out. But yeah, I remember I played the demo back then. But Basalt and Second Story, this one, the one on the PS1, is my favorite and everything like that. and it's after that it's like they haven't been the same since. You know, like the ones on the PS2, like the one I have Star Ocean till the end of time on the PS2 as well, and that one is not bad, but you can see where they really messed up on that one when it comes to Star. So, I mean, when it comes to second story and everything like that. To me, my favorites will always be the first two, second story, and the one what's it called? I don't remember the red. I think it was just called Star Ocean, but I have the one on the PS4. It was what was it called? First Departure R or something like that. That one was really good as well. But yeah, those two was the only good ones I liked, and that was it. You know, ever since like Star Ocean just hasn't been the same and everything. You know, and my like what I believe is because since they merged, not everything is Square Enix, and now they suck. But when it was just Enix alone, they had good Star Ocean games and everything like that. You know, so it's like I don't know what's going on with this company now, and somebody also said, which is very very true, and that is like they have these popular IPs and stuff. They have Final Fantasy, mainly Final Fantasy. That's the one that they've been like milking the shit right now, especially when it comes to Final Fantasy 7. Like they won't let that game just rest in peace. They want to continue tarnishing its legacy more and more, just so they can squeeze more money out of it, just squeeze the life out of the damn franchise, out of the Final Fantasy 7 franchise, just so they can make more money off of it and everything. But it's true, like they have these popular IPs that they just want to milk to death, and that's it. So it's just like what somebody said, like they gotta continue, milking their name while they tarnish the image, which is true. While they ruin the image, they said, but I just say tarnish, same shit. But yeah, so that's what they've been doing. That's all they've been doing, ruining the image while they just continue just killing off all these damn popular games that we grew up with, great JRPGs from back then that are now milking to death, and making all these freaking mobile gotcha garbage with them, with this stupid Ever Crisis shit, Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis and everything like that. And they're making them all these mobile, free to play mobile games with tons of microtransactions, so they can continue this milking this. Not I can't even really say Final Fantasy as a whole. I'm just talking about Final Fantasy 7 in general because that one, that's the one they're milking to death because that's the most popular one, and that's the most popular game they have, the IP within the Final Fantasy universe and everything like that. So of course that's gonna be the one they're gonna continue just killing, just ruining this name and everything, and just milking it for what it is because they know it's a popular game, and they know a lot of people is gonna like just buy it, eat it all up pretty much and everything like that, except for me, that is, and that's what I don't like nowadays. Like a lot of these companies, now these AAA companies that were really great back in our days when we were, our childhood, they all became these money hungry, greedy, out of touch, garbage ass companies now and everything like that. Same thing I could say with Capcom, with the Resident Evil series. In my opinion, I feel like they destroyed it. They tarnished that series as well. And I don't care what everyone says. Like, I don't care how good people want to talk about the new ones or with what's it called? I mean, I was about to say Final Fantasy 7. Resident Evil 7, I think it was, right? The Village or whatever like that. I still don't see those games as Resident Evil because that's not a Resident Evil game. That's not how Resident Evil games were, And I don't like that they switched it to like a first person type shit, and where it doesn't even follow the Resident Evil lore, in my opinion, anymore. Like the ones on the PS1 to me were just the best Resident Evils ever, and nothing beats that, except except for one, one recent one modern one, and that is Resident Evil 2 remake. That one was really good, so I'll give them that. I'll give them that. I know I'm old school, everything. I'm more of like a traditionalist or whatever, but I give them the props with that one. Resident Evil 2 remake was good. 3 remake, terrible, shitty, sucked. But that one was good and everything like that. And I guess if you also want to kind of forgot about, I wouldn't really say, I mean, I guess you could say it's modern, is Resident Evil Revelations. The first one though, that one actually was really good too and everything. That's when I thought there was actually to go back and like pretty much go back to their roots and make the Resident Evil games the way they used to be back then. Like old school, classic, traditional stuff like that, which they didn't. So that one was really good. Didn't like Revelations 2, but it was okay. I just didn't really like it too much and everything like that. And then Resident Evil 2 remake was really good, and that was it. After that, everything else has sucked. But yeah, so I mean, I am hearing that they're supposed to be making what's that remake for Code Veronica. So I don't know. I heard rumors. I don't know how true it is. Honestly, I don't like that. I'm not happy with it. Honestly, another game that I feel like they're just gonna ruin. That's just my opinion. Same thing with 4 remake. I forgot about that one that they came out with. There's only one Resident Evil 4 to me, and that's it. I don't know what was the point of a remake, but I heard some bad things, like a little bit of like things they did, like censors, like sort of censorships, a little bit of like political correctness in the game, I should say, or woke in some, in some terms, you could say like that. So I'm not interested in playing that one. But my friend said he was interested in it because he says it's really cheap now. So I'm like, yeah, if you play, let me know what you think. But I'm not getting it. But yeah, and yeah. So it's just crazy what's going on with these AAA devs now. Like we knew, it just money hungry now. Just really out of touch when it comes to games now, and it is too focused on the popular games that they had, the popular IPs, and just continue to just milk them to death while just ruining them, making them worse and everything like that. Change up the formula, which doesn't need to be changed. And I mentioned it so many times with Final Fantasy VII, with how they making it episodic now and all this garbage. What was the new one that came out? Was it called Rebirth or something like that? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or something like that. It's like I don't understand this. So you coming out with this game like every few years, $70, like a piece by piece of the game, instead of having one complete set. And there's really people out there buying this. Like I don't know, people nowadays is really just like this baffles me. Like it's the same thing like when it comes to like phones and like with the phone community, smartphone community and stuff like that. Like when people go out there like every year or every 6 months to get a new iPhone and Samsung, when you're spending more money on a phone that has less features than the one previously. So I don't get that. Like, why are you spending more money on less features or a shittier product, a more inferior product than the one beforehand? I never understood that, and I feel like with people like that out there is why we will never get the good that we used to have. We know the goodness that we used to have back then. We'll never get it back. It'll never be a return to it and everything like that because there's people out there that's doing the shit. Like there's idiots out there. I should say. Sorry to say that to some people who like to upgrade every freaking year or whatever when it comes to phones and upgrades to every new console that comes out every 4 or 5 years or whatever. Like this is this is bad. Like I said many of times on the channel, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for the future of gaming and it's everything in it as a whole. Like you're just paying more for stuff with less features in it. It's just crazy. Same thing like when it comes to like you go to the supermarket, you go to buy groceries, you're paying more for less. Pay more. You may pay more for chips with less in it. Just more. You pay for air, air with the chips all at the bottom of the bag. That's how it is when it comes to games and phones now. You're spending more for less features now, and I don't like that shit. But that's what needs to stop. So I don't like what they're doing with Final Fantasy Seven, and like I've always said, Final Fantasy Seven. There's only one Final Fantasy Seven. That's the original, the PS1, and that's that. They want to continue killing off the franchise, go ahead. But I'm not paying no attention to it or whatever like that. This is why I freaking can't stand Square Enix and why I don't trust any of the damn remakes or remasters they're coming out with because I feel like they're gonna fuck this shit up, and everything like that. Change things that need to be changed, censor shit, all type of stuff they're doing because I feel like they're more a Japanese company, but I feel like they're more like catering too much to Western players, and everything like that. And I don't like that crap. At least Nintendo was not doing that shit. They need to get a Switch too. But yeah. Oh, I actually did see some of that Nintendo Direct that they came out with yesterday and everything like that. And it was interesting. It was interesting. I'm interested in that Pokemon. What was it Z dash A or something like that? I am interested in that one. And I see they actually have speed of screen there, the Saga Frontier 2 remaster and everything that looks interesting. I actually did play that a while back on the PlayStation 1 Classic. I have it on there and everything like that. So that's interesting. Yeah. And I guess I'll look to see what's going on with that one, what people have to say about it. But I'll stick to just playing it originally in the PS1 and everything. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, a little rant here, talking about that, and I straight away talking about all the AAA devs and everything. They're all tied in one anyway, so I didn't really straight up topic and everything like that. But yeah, so that's it. Like, it's just crazy. Like, they coming out with all these mobile games that they end up just killing off in like a year or whatever like that. And it's crazy that these people that really spend the time and money in this, and now that's it. So that's why I have no interest in any games like mobile games from AAA devs. I usually just ignore them. The only exception is with what's it Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle and everything. That one's been around for a long time, long time. So that one I actually have more trust in. I have more trust in them when it comes to that, with Dragon Ball Z and everything like that. And that's it. I don't really play that much mobile games nowadays, anyways. So like honestly, it's only two mobile games I really play now, and that is Dokkan Battle and Monopoly Go. I don't know why that game is so addictive, but I actually have a lot of fun with Monopoly Go. I play that a lot with my friends and everything like that. But yeah, and yeah, so it's just sad what's going on and like how they just keep milking this damn franchise, making all these damn mobile games and shit, and then just reaping the rewards, stealing from the players and everything, taking their money, and then just closing the servers on them, and after that, after they're done, that's messed up. And like I said it many of times, people need to start fighting back this shit. Stop giving these people your money. Stop supporting these people and everything like that. Like it's, it's crazy. It's crazy. Don't like it. Freaking hate Square Enix. Starting to hate Capcom too. I'm starting to hate pretty much every AAA dev that used to be good back then. I'm starting to hate them now because they're starting to ruin shit and they're becoming too money hungry and it's pretty much just ripping us off, scamming us and everything, and that's not right. But yeah, and this is crazy. But anyways, that's it, guys. Talked enough on this subject and everything. So yeah, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, and everything, your thoughts like on remasters and remakes. I know I probably mentioned this already before in another video, and on Square Enix and on what they're doing with Final Fantasy VII and how they're ruining them. In my opinion, what you guys think and everything, same thing with Capcom and all this other crap. And also what you guys thought about Nintendo Direct. Oh yeah, it was interesting though. It was interesting. And yeah, so that's it. So let me know in the comment section below, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And I'll see you guys for a next one, part of my March of Horror Game series. Take care.